Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to another little video, an impromptu one. I wasn't expecting to do this one for you today. Anyway, get yourself a cup of tea. I've got myself a nice cup of tea here. Get comfy. I've just had a message from Spirit to say, please do another video and tell them this. Okay, so this is for the collective. I'm Julie Poole. If you don't know me, welcome or welcome back. Thanks for being here. Okay, I did you a video yesterday on the 29th of December for the new moon and about manifesting. And yes, I've just been chatting with Spirit, which is what I do. Talk to my team, talk to Source, talk to the universe. And they were saying the importance of New Year's Eve. Okay, so I want to talk to you about that. We're going to pull some cards. So get comfy, put your feet up, get yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or a glass of wine or whatever it is that you want. Let's have a little chat because we're running out of time. It's the 30th of December and it is 11:13. I'm just looking at the clock here. 11:13 a.m. Okay, so even my beautiful people down in Australia and New Zealand, you've got time to grab this. You've got kind of 24 hours ish, and those of us, I'm in the UK, we've got a little bit longer. All right, so this is the message. Okay, so the message is this: New Year's Eve. Okay, so how you approach New Year's Eve will determine what you create over the next few weeks. Now, you can apply this principle to any month, indeed any week, or even any day. All right, but basically, if you go into New Year's Day feeling a little bit low and a little bit flat and a little bit like, what's the point? My life isn't working for me. 2024 has been hard. All of those things can be absolutely true, and I'm not playing them down in any way. But that is just going to create you more of the same, all right? This is the law of attraction in action, okay? I've written you 3 books about it so far. There will be more, but I want you to understand the way that this principle, this universal principle works. Okay, so if we spend this little bit of time that's left on the 30th and 31st, getting yourself into the best possible space, mentally, emotionally, positive, happy, full of pride for yourself, being proud of yourself, okay? In that energy of success, look at what I've achieved, look at what I've done. You start New Year's Day with manifesting more of that, okay? So we're going to pull some cards on this, but I want you, they're asking me to give you some homework. I know this is the sort of stuff I would normally post on my other channel, my Manifesting 101 channel, but we're going to pull some cards on it, so we're going to put it on both channels now. All right, I want you to have a little think. All right, you don't need long. This isn't like a 3-hour task. But if possible, get yourself a piece of paper and a pen, and I want you to write down everything that you've achieved this year, okay? Everything you've achieved. When you reflect back, which is what we do this time of year, isn't it? We reflect back. How was 2024 for you? And many people are saying, more of the same, nothing's really shifting. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, so we just perpetuate that. In other words, it continues. So instead, I want you to really dig deep into your heart and soul and inner being and ask yourself, what have I achieved this year that's been helpful for me, that's been positive for me? Okay, so for me, I've moved home into the home I wanted. I wrote another book and that's done very well. My YouTube channel has grown. I've made some new friends. I'm trying to sort of think about what has been good. Yes, there's been some tough stuff. Oh, my days. Being in that house for nearly, a year after I didn't want to be there anymore was hard. There was lots of hard things. All right. Yes, and we focus on those. Okay. But the point is, for this New Year's Eve, I don't want you to focus on those. This isn't doing a Pollyanna naive thing, but it is pulling up and pull it up by the bootstraps if you have to. Anything that you have done, however tiny, however huge, anything in between, that has been helpful and positive. And that might be that you haven't fallen out with somebody big time who's been really challenging. It's like, right, well, I've grown in patience, or I've grown in tolerance, or I've grown in kindness, or I've grown more loving relationship with myself, or I've grown in my boundaries. These are all really positive, even though those situations may have come about through some challenging circumstances. So I want you to ask yourself, and especially New Year's Eve, what have I done good this year for me, for my life, for my family, for anything at all? Get into that energy of positivity so that you can feel a little bubble in that belly of happiness, a little bubble of, yeah, go me, pat on the back, haven't I done well? Okay, there will always be the negative, of course there will, right? Our brain is wired to look for problems. It's part of our survival mechanism. This is basic psychology. But underneath that, there is something called positive psychology. There's a lot on YouTube about it. I studied it when I was doing my psychology degree. I studied a lot, but positive psychology, can we find the positive? Because the more you're in the positive, the more you create positive. Okay, so the more you can find a little shred of happiness, a little bubble of yes, then that's what you're going to be in the energy of as you go to sleep on New Year's Eve. As you fall asleep, be in that little bubble of, I'm so proud of me. I'm amazing. I'm a success. I might not be where I want to be just yet, but I'm getting there. All right, I'm a work in progress. Whatever words you want to use for yourself, get into that energy during that last half an hour before you go to bed. Get into it. Practice today, practice tomorrow, write them down. If you write them down and put it by the side of your bed, as you go to bed on New Year's Eve, I want you to look at it. Get in that energy and get a smile on your face. Yeah. Oh, look at what I've achieved. I didn't kill my mother, even though I wanted to strangle her. I didn't fall out with my sister when she was being really awkward. I'm so proud of myself. Look at the way I am more resilient or tolerant. Whatever it is for you, get in that space. Fall asleep on New Year's Eve with a smile on your face. And wake up the next morning knowing that you are, on New Year's Day, creating more of that smile for you. More of that success and growth for you. Okay? Right, let's get some cards and let's see what wants to come out. But I want you to take that message that I have given you and really run with it. Okay? Really run with it. So, New Year's Eve messages for the collective, please. And they're just saying, this principle you could use at the end of every day. Right, what have I achieved today? What am I proud of in myself today? You can use it at the end of every week, every month, but let's start practicing with this New Year's Eve, okay? I trust that life will move me into exactly the right place at exactly the right time, okay? These are my cards, by the way, from Hoping to Have It, all right, the original deck. My body is restoring itself to amazing good health. I am in the flow of life and accept what is. I release resistance to what is and step into ease. Okay, so these are the messages. Trusting life is moving you where you need to be at the right time. Right, so we let go of that frustration, we let go of that, we're getting into, life's protecting me, life's looking after me, it's all unfolding exactly as it should. I'm so happy and grateful that life, universe, source is leading me to where I need to be, okay? And my body is restoring itself to amazing good health. Mentally, emotionally, physically, I'm in an energy of my health is improving, strengthening, aligning with balance and harmony. Okay? So I am accepted two similar messages here. I trust that life will move me into the right place at the right time. I'm in the flow of life and accept what is, right? So when we're in that space, we are in a more happy, grateful, positive space, and that creates more happy, positive space. Yes? Okay, let's get some tarot. Okay, messages for the collective for New Year's Eve, please. Palace of Coins, Six of Cups, Ace of Coins. Thank you. King of Swords, Knight of Cups, and Palace of Cups. Right, we've got 2 palaces. Okay, they want one of those. Okay, thank you. All right. This is the Energy Oracle. We want one of these. Okay, we've got Envy. And we've got Blossoming Abundance. Okay, it all makes sense to me. Don't worry. Okay. Anything else? Yes, we want an Animal Oracle. This is the Australian Animal Oracle. Okay. Oh, Spider. Dreamweaver. Okay, and we're going to have an ordinary Animal Oracle. Thank you very much. We've got Brown Bear. Take time out. Okay, so this is all about that energy for New Year's Eve, getting you in the right space. So I want to look at these for a minute. This Envy card, we can always look at everything from every perspective, okay? We can say that this is a negative energy, it's a horrible energy, nobody likes an envious person, blah, blah, blah. Of course we can. All right, how about we flip that? Okay, this isn't Pollyanna again, all right? We can choose to see the negative, we can choose to see the positive, the every cloud has a silver lining thing. What's the positive in the Envy card? It is that when I recognize that I'm envious about something, it shows me that I want what somebody else has. I desire it. I want it too. Now, I can either sit there in pity party, woe is me, it's not fair, they've got it and I haven't. Or I can say, if they can do it, so can I. If they can achieve it, if they can manifest it, if they can create it, so can I. Right. So I want you to look at any part of you that is envious of somebody else's car, somebody else's home, somebody else's success, somebody else's beautiful, loving relationship. Recognize it and say, that's okay. I'm not saying I don't want them to have it. I'm saying I want it too. Okay, so if they can have it, so can I. I just need to align with it. I need to learn what they've learned. I need to step into the energy that they've got, because what they've got here is abundance. Now, as I recognize that envy, I can step into my own blossoming abundance, okay? Where I can create for myself. Number 3 is expansion and growth. I can. Not I might be able to, or it's impossible. No, I can create my own blossoming abundance just for me. Okay, so take that envy and stop beating yourself up. Okay, I shouldn't feel envious, that's bad. All right, no. Take that away and say, right, I recognize I love what they've got. Okay, so let's align with it then. And if you don't know how to do that, read one of my books, okay? Or read somebody else's book, doesn't have to be mine. But if you are interested in mine, the link is below. This is, how do I live my best life? How do I step into what they've got? Because they've figured something out that I haven't figured out. So let me figure it out and I can have it too. Okay? Because this envy, when we treat it from the perspective of positivity and non-judgment, allows us to work with that energy and say, so I'm going to change this. I'm going to create this. I'm going to step into that too. Okay? Right. So we're in the flow. We're not resisting. We're allowing ourselves to step into this harmony. Right? Resistance creates tension and stress and anxiety and upset, all of which throws your body's balance right off. And so consequently, your immune system is lower, you catch more colds, you get more poorly more often, all the rest of that. Right. So let's focus on, my body deserves to feel healthy. I deserve to feel healthy. So I'm not going to let that stress me out. I'm going to go with the flow. And I'm going to step into creating my own abundance for myself. I'm going to dream my own dreams for me. I'm going to weave my own dreams, okay? The spider, think about the spider. We're all scared of spiders, all right? I'm actually not, because I hate flies, and spiders eat the flies. Well done, spiders. Okay. Right, the spider creates the web. And if the web breaks, the spider just creates another bit or moves it or shifts it, because the spider can just allow itself to move that web and just create a new one without any problem at all if something gets broken. It's like, it's all right, I can fix it. I just make a new one. The spider represents in the animal oracle cards about you are the spider of your own web. You are the master of your own creation. You create your web how and where you want it to be. Okay, so we're getting into that energy. So take time out with Brown Bear to really look at your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, your joyous abundance that you want to create. Take time out to really look at it. What do I want to create? So what have I created this year that I'm proud of? What do I want to create next year that I will continue to be proud of? What do I want to grow and expand and shift and shape? Because I am the master of my creation. So I'm going to take some time out in this next 24, 36 hours before New Year's Eve kicks in. Come into New Year's Eve at midnight with that intention. I am ready to hit the ground running in 2025. I am ready in the energy of alignment with abundance and with health and with joy. I am in the energy already, so I'm going to create more of it. Yes? Good. All right. Now you've got two palaces in here. I want to talk about them for a minute. The Palace of Coins and the Palace of Cups. Okay, the palaces are places. This is the Tarot of Dreams, by the way. They are places, environments where you are grounded, where you're prosperous, where you're in the flow, where you're in harmony. Yeah, that is a place where I feel good. Now that might be outside in nature. That might be your own home. That might be anywhere where you feel a balance between what is earthly. So we want some earth, some water. There might be some trees. There might be a local park. It might be a walk by the river. Whatever it is for you. And you can create it internally. It might be a beautiful picture that you're looking at. That as you look at that picture, that is a landscape. It makes you feel calm. It makes you feel abundant. Look at the nature, the harmony, the beauty. So you are in this energy here where you are creating within your environment, within yourself, this balance and harmony. And the Palace of Cups is the watery flow of our emotions, emotional harmony. So I can be grounded and feeling harmonious within my body and being, and I am in the flow emotionally where I trust that life will move me exactly into the right place at the right time. Whether that's into meeting the love of my life or the right job or the right friendships or the right home and location, I trust that it's happening. I'm in the flow of life and accept what is. This is the Palace of Cups, flowing, emotional flow, trusting. Now we've also got the Knight of Cups, which is taking action on your happiness. What am I doing to get myself happier? So what you're doing here is you're recognizing all your achievements this year and feeling happy and proud of what you've achieved. Yes? Now, you're going to take action to continue that moving forward. My happiness matters, right? I'm in the flow. If I want love, I'm taking action on it. If I want harmony and balance and grounding, I'm taking action. I'm going for a walk, or I'm getting some plants into my home and it makes it feel nicer. Whatever it is for you. But you're doing it from a place of clarity, using your intelligence and your logic, okay, with that King of Swords. So what does my head say, my intelligence say, my communication say about what I've achieved this year and what do I want to achieve next year? Allow your soul to speak with you, to guide you. The Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia. It's a very spiritual card. It's about our ancestors and family and people we grew up with. It's tapping into who am I now? Who was I and how have I grown into who I am now? It's recognizing that everything from the past has brought us to where we are right now. And that younger version of you has grown into this more grown-up version of you. Warts and all, with all the warts and the pains and the just I'm seeing like pokes and prods and hurts along the way. But each has grown you into this amazing, incredible person that you are today. So acknowledge it and see it and allow it, because this new beginning with that Ace of Coins is coming in. We can't stop New Year's Day coming. It's coming. 2025 is coming, and on the back of that, 2026 is coming. We're in this new energy. Can we focus that new energy being in the flow of life, releasing resistance, getting into ease, flowing in that flow emotionally? Because when we flow emotionally from a place of happiness, contentedness, harmony, where we feel grounded and safe and secure, then we move our whole world and being into dreaming our world into being. So use this time over the next day or two to create that. There was an interesting, very loud knock on the door there for me with the delivery, just as I was saying to you, use this time. We have different energies that ebb and flow through the day, through the week, through the month, through the year. And, you know, we can always create anytime, anywhere. But there are certain times where the energy is really with us, like a wave, and we can be the surfer riding the wave, and it makes life easier. So let's use this wave that we have on New Year's Eve to get into that positive, being proud of yourself, loving yourself, getting happy, and set the intention from the nozzle, from that mind, set the intention. This is the way I'm going forward in 2025. I'm finding happiness. I'm finding increasing happiness in everything, in the little things, the appreciation, the gratitude. Find it, because this is the time. All right. When I finish off with some angel messages, I'm going to use the Oracle of the Angels. Final message for the collective, please, about this New Year's Eve message for everyone. Okay, we have two. We've got higher thought and success. Let me show you these. All right, the higher thought is what I've been talking about, okay? The higher mind. This is the mind that is your higher self, your spiritual essence, your God force. The higher thought is coming from a place of light and love and positivity and gratitude and appreciation. So get into that higher thought, that higher mind. Negativity, depression, fear, anxiety, they are the lower mind. Let's get into this higher thought and allow ourselves to see the beauty, to see the positivity, to see the joy, so that we can step fully into it. As you make the decision to do that, in the next 24 hours, I'm coming from a higher place. I'm coming from a higher mind, a higher mindset. As I do that, I create increasing success in my life, in my world, increasing abundance, increasing joy, increasing happiness. You are success now. You are already successful now. If you can see it, if you can tap into it, it will grow. And a life around you will grow and transform into a far more abundant, beautiful life. Let's get you a unicorn card to finish off. All the cards I use are linked below, by the way. I forgot to say that last time, and then I get emails saying, which cards are they? All right, the Cosmic Sapphire, 33. You've got 33 here as well. 33 is a master number of growth and expansion, okay? So you've got the Cosmic Sapphire. Act with honor and integrity. Speak your truth. All right? All right, my beautiful people, that is what I have for you for this extra bonus New Year's Eve message. Had I known I was going to be doing it, I'd have put something New Year's Eve on. But there we are. I didn't know I was doing that today. I was just about to start the Aquarius reading. But anyway, I hope this was helpful. A very happy New Year to you. It's been my absolute pleasure to be of service to you through this year. Oh, I feel quite emotional. Thank you for your time, your love, your support. Happy New Year, guys. I'll see you soon. Lots of love. Bye-bye.